Yo, hold up. Yo, testing. Mic check 1 2. Hold up. Let me make sure this bit right. Let me make sure my shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yo, welcome back. Another episode with Black, but this is one that's been waiting. This one been cooking. I'm not gonna lie. I missed a couple updates. Look, niggas skating. I'm gonna explain the title in a minute. I just gotta. Whoa, what is it? I gotta check the date again. It's the 6th day of the new year. It is only the 6th day of the new year, and niggas is getting kidnapped. If I recall, the same president announced World War III at the beginning of the year, nigga. What else? At the beginning of 2020, nigga. I think Donald Trump shot and killed an Iranian general. Look it up. I don't know if y'all remember that shit. This nigga killed a general in Iran. Like, this nigga Trump be wilding at the beginning of every year, damn near. I don't know what's up with that, but I didn't come on here to be political, because, you know, I got a skateboard in my hand, and damn. To explain the title, yeah, I came back, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing some off-cam skating, so I've been skating before I started this shit, and I'm not gonna lie. I've been falling a lot. Yeah. A nigga, got a crushed esophagus due to that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just watching everybody else skate, trying to get my sauce back, so I'm gonna, hold on. I was getting right over here. I'm gonna chill over here for a little bit, then I'm gonna go somewhere else, random, because I already checked all the parks. There's only really this one. This one don't even have as much stuff as the other park. That's like at the bottom of the city. But I like this one. It's a vibe though. It's a vibe. Let me save this right here so I can just leave when I'm ready. But yeah. Nigga? What you talking about? I know you saw that. Hold on, I'm getting my sauce back. Hold on. Hold on. Oof. Oh! That's what I get, right? I'm just trying to sauce something. I did that by accident. What? Somebody whistling at me like I'm a. Oh! I just saw my hands up in the air. Yo, pause. Oh, he landed that shit though. That's hard. Hold on, my turn. I gotta do that. Whoa! Whoa! I lost my momentum, but that was kind of hard though. Hold up. Damn! Oh, fat ass. It looks skinny from this side angle, but like, damn. Yeah, that was kind of weak. Shit. I barely grabbed that bit. Hold up. Whoever whistling, shut up. Oh! That was alright. At least I didn't fall. Yeah. Shout out, like I said, I already said this in the previous live stream, but like I'm saying, shout out to everybody who viewed the video, seafood video. You know what I'm saying? Almost 1K, damn near 1K. My first video to hit 1K, like long form. I've had shorts do a couple K. Like my shorts, I'm not gonna lie, compared to like regular views I see, like for other shorts that go viral or that are on my page, their likes are my views. Like how many, the amount of likes that they get is the amount of views that I get from mine. So mine are like on the really low end. But that video I just posted is shit. That video I just posted, that did the best out of my entire catalog so far. So shout out to all y'all. That's crazy. 1K and less than a week. Like that's crazy. That's it. I've surpassed all my other videos that have been out for months in less than a week. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, shit. Like I said, I need to post more videos. I need to post more, cause that's insane. Damn. All right, I'm gonna go somewhere else. I feel it. Oh shit! I forgot you could do the auto revert in that bit. I missed this. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, I need to. When I'm not going up the hill. Nah, I don't do it. I did it one time. I gotta do that. Oh, thanks. I gotta do that shit sooner. Like, damn. Alright, I'm getting my sauce back. I wanna go over here. It's been a minute and I've seen all this shit. Yeah, that nigga under that video though that I was just mentioning, that nigga hating is like, what? I don't even know if he hating or he just mad at life. Like, I was gonna say he just hating on me, but he probably just, I don't know, he just dislikes shit. I knew niggas like that who just hated everything. Like he was just under the video commenting about whatever. I don't even know. Damn, hold on, let me lock in. I don't even know what point he was arguing because he didn't even respond to my last message. But yeah, I feel like he was just like the dude in green said. I feel like he just hating, nigga, hating on it. God damn, hating on everything though, bro. That nigga hate himself type shit. Like shit, boy. I feel bad for niggas like that, cause I didn't do anything but play the game. This nigga in my comments calling it lame, pretty much. That's what he said, bro. I like. That's you. But you could choose not to comment that. He's probably the nigga who disliked it too. I saw that too. They hide the dislikes on the public side, but I was looking at the deep analytics. Yeah, somebody disliked that. What's wrong with you, nigga? I've only disliked like a couple videos on accident. My entire YouTube career, being a viewer and a creator, maybe I've disliked like 1 or 2 videos because them shits was probably like weird or just like unamusing. I rarely dislike videos. I'm gonna say that. Damn, I rarely dislike videos, nigga. So I know it had to be Homeboy. All I'm doing is just whooping ass, nigga. Yeah. I'm just doing me. I'm doing me. Anyway, yeah, that's all I'm gonna speak on that though. I already did like a whole little rant like off screen on this game already, so I'm not gonna do it again. It's just that shit was it was funny. It was funny. Cause I was expecting him not to respond or not even apologize. He does the same thing my younger brother does whenever he calls himself fuck, I thought I had that. Whenever my younger brother calls himself debating with me, he'll get into a debate, quote unquote, or like an argument, and then he'll start moving the goalpost of like the whole point of the argument. Like he'll make you forget the original point of why you even got to raising your voice and shit. So you gotta be weary to remember that. And since we typed it, it's not verbal. This nigga's typing this shit. I went back to the first message, and this nigga's arguing. Fuck. This nigga's trying to argue what game is harder. Which, if I'm correct, all the niggas that I've seen play Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls, Dark Souls shit, nigga. All the niggas I see play that, all you're doing is waiting to roll into a invincibility frame, and then you attack. And a lot of the times you're significantly weaker. Sometimes you're battling a fucking giant, you're battling a titan, and then sometimes you're battling somebody who just zip zappy, whip wappy, slithering around you and type shit. Like, you can't compare those games either. Like Sifu, the ones I listed, Street Fighter, MK, Yakuza, Tekken, they all have their own like different type of like style. It's even RDC, they visualize that shit perfect, of course in a comedic way. Wow, what the fuck? Yeah, of course in a comedic way, but like each game is not, you're not gonna be able to compare it the same way. So I don't know what he was even trying to argue. I don't even think he knew. All I was arguing, and my whole point of posting the video is just saying, look, nigga, ChatGPT, fuck, ChatGPT even explicitly said there's no concrete data to measure like how many niggas are able to do this, but it's reasonable to say less than 1% can do what that video was showing. And that nigga read that and got butthurt. He's like, well, actually, they didn't do it because it's too hard. It's just they just didn't want to. Nigga, okay. Why do you think not? What, bitch? Why do you think niggas play Mortal Kombat and put it on easy difficulty? Why do you think they have 3 levels of difficulty, nigga? Because they can choose. They don't. Of course, you don't fucking have to play on the hardest difficulty. Like. That was the dumbest argument, and I thought it was gonna be just a one response type of thing, and he kept trying to argue points until I realized he's just trying to say it's not as hard as this, which he should have said that in the first place. But he was, like I said, moving the goalposts. I don't even think he understood the basis of his own argument, because I'm still waiting for a response, bitch ass nigga. But he responded to somebody else. So yeah, nigga, I'm on that. I'm done. I had to come to this conscious thought that I'm done trying to be as nice as I can. I know I said outlandish shit during the Minecraft saga, you know what I'm saying? If you was there for that, which all the niggas who were there for that are no longer in my comments. There's like one dude who is, but everybody else who was there for that, yeah, I was saying crazy shit. Because I didn't have a filter, I still don't. But I'm more aware of the personality that I portray, and I feel like I'm gonna be more on just my genuine side instead of trying to be polite to niggas, because I do show that, because I don't know who's on the other side of the screen. Like, I found out one of them niggas was a fucking kid. I don't know how old he was, but I'm over here frying his ass because he uses AI for everything. I don't remember his name because I had to block him from my channel because he was starting to annoy me low-key. I ain't gonna front with you, nigga. I would say that right there. But yeah, like, I don't know how old y'all niggas are, so whenever I get to frying they shit, and I'm talking, whole time I'm talking to a 12-year-old, so I'm over here using language that I use for adults. Frying 12-year-olds like that. I need to chill, that's what I'm saying. But I also don't give a fuck. It's the balance. Cause like I said, like, well, I said in either, like, not even just in this stream, but like, you know, other videos and other streams that I've had, y'all niggas online be saying crazy shit, and then either y'all delete it or y'all just don't respond after you say some crazy shit, or you just hating. Like, if you gonna hate or you gonna try to belittle somebody or insult someone, just do not type it, because you literally, it takes way longer to type than to say something. So that means you have to pull out the keyboard, you have to aim your fingers at the letters to type some bullshit, and then you need to aim at the enter button, and then you need to make sure all the letters are spelled correct. Like, there's a lot of steps to that. You know that? Do you know that? That's how I know y'all niggas who be hating is just bitch ass niggas. And I had to get from around people like that. Even people that my mom tries to get me to be friends with, like, of course, due to similarities and like interest, like, you know what I'm saying? Either we might be going to the same school, or we might have I guess similar interests, like I said, like either making music, you know, it's just always surface level shit with people, how you make friends. But yeah, you need to get rid of that. You need to have a deeper filter for letting people in your circle, because I don't just let people in my circle, because then, you know, giving people the benefit of the doubt, or like I said, you just want to have a companion because that's how we're wired in the human body, at least. You could let the wrong energy around you, you know, and you won't even know it unless you know how to read it through a lot of different things. It's hard to really explain how you read that. You need to really find that for yourself. If you even look into stuff like that, I know a lot of people just think people are people, but I do think, regardless of what color you are, there are good spirits out here, and then there's evil ones, and I identify the evil ones. I used to just want to avoid them, but I want to identify who I need to avoid instead of just, you know, keeping my head down at everybody, because I don't, you know, there's some good people out there, like I said. And sometimes you block those interactions by just being cold-hearted, you know. I feel like through my experiences, you kind of have to have not a shell. I mean, I was gonna use that word, but it sounds like you kind of just avoid everything. But you need to have armor out here. You can't just be nice to everybody. You can't give everybody kindness. Ooh, woo, woo! You can't give everybody kindness. Not everybody deserves that, because some people will take that and they'll use that as a door, you know, to get closer to you, to take advantage of you, and to really like drain you, bro, to really drain you. Like, some people take that kindness, like I said, for weakness, and you have to have limits, because it's for like people like me. I guess you would call me an empath. You know, I like to treat people how I like to be treated. I don't like to be a dickhead. I used to be a dickhead when I was younger, before I knew better. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I had to grow a lot in my years. Like, hopefully everybody does when they get older, instead of, you know, just operating autonomously, not even being aware of how your actions affect people. Because there's been a lot of things that I've done that I be having flashes of the shit I do. I be like, it be hitting like fucking, well, intrusive thoughts, like that ass. I mean, I guess that's the same thing, but I be like, that should be like Vietnam War flashbacks. I be, dead ass, bro. I be cringing, because I be like, why the fuck did I do this or that, or say this? Or it's just like, you know, you want to just live in the moment, because thinking about that stuff, at least then I would say undesirable aspects of your choices, yeah, it's easy to fuck up your future like that, because you're just harping on bad shit versus, you know, patting yourself on the back. Because I feel like even now, well, I feel like that's kind of a problem with the previous generation, my parents' generation. They work off of negative feedback. Like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna beat your ass, or if you don't do this, you grounded. If you don't do this, you know, they work off of like, what the fuck is that still doing there? I thought that was gone. They work off of, like I said, like negative feedback. They don't really know the, how should I say, bro, like the reward of positive reinforcement. They think that shit is corny. Like, our parents didn't take mental health serious until our generation started bringing it, or the media started bringing it up in our generation. They ain't gonna listen to kids. My mom even explicitly said she don't listen to kids. So that's like a lot of parents. They don't listen to their children, but at the same time, they wonder why, you know, there is such a divide in the generations, and it's so common among families. It's not like, it's rare to have a good family, but I digress. It's rare to see like a functioning family. It's almost like it's natural for the siblings to be catty, you know, like to just be at each other's throats. It's natural for the oldest or teens or just kids in general to be rebellious to their parents, you know, unless you're, and then if you're a good kid, you're seen as a goody two shoes. It's like, it's a lot of ideas that are put into the mind of people through movies and through TV, because, bro, this is a lot of time that we spend in front of that screen. And let's be honest, it's a lot of different ways. You want to call it movie theater, like I said, television, nigga, your smartwatch, your phone. We just don't admit it. And like, this blue light is a part of our lives now. And then, hold on, I've seen this, nigga, I'm getting ripped in it, bitch. Okay, all right, let me chill. That's, I would never do that in real life, but yeah. Anyway, I digress. I don't even know where I was going with all that. Like, that ass. Just kind of like going back to my original point. Thinking about it, I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say right there, but you know what I'm saying. Stay in school. Unless you figure out how to make bread, then you don't need school. That's what I be telling my siblings and my cousins. I be like, once you figure out how to make bread, nigga, you dead ass could drop out. Dead ass. Cause that's all you're in school for. Anyways. You go to college, an extended college to what? Make bread, but more. So if you start early, bro, you're set. But I mean, it depends what you want to buy. If you're trying to buy a house, good luck. You might need to start. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the market, hitting that forex. You know what I'm saying? Something. You ain't gonna be able to work at McDonald's like our parents did and be able to buy a car in one summer, you know. That takes like half a year now, if that. Depends what you're trying to buy. Like I said, fuck, everybody got different goals. If you want to buy a house, that's probably gonna take a good portion of your life, you know. You might start hearing your bones crack when you get to your goal type shit. Like, that's the world we live in now. And you know, my parents' answer to that, of course, is just to work harder, but it's like, work harder for what? Because even, I don't even know if I should say this on live, because how, like, you know, doom and gloom it sounded, but my mom said this, so it wasn't even me. It was her that said this, because I'm always the black sheep of the family. I'm always the woke one. Not on that gay shit, but I'm always the one that's always, you know, going political or off the deep end with everything. And I don't know, my mom just fuck. My mom just randomly said this Christmas, last Christmas I guess, like, when you really think about it, this is her words, I'm just trying to remember what she said. She's like, yeah, when you really think about it, even when I try to eat healthy, I try to buy this or that, it's just like we're really we're fucked. I forgot the exact words she said, but she said we fucked. I ain't never heard my mom just outright say that type, like, you know, we're fucked. Like, everything is fucked up, but hearing your parents say that, or at least I guess my mom in this case, it was kind of like, damn, like, she ain't lying though, but wow, like, whenever your own parents say that, like, we're fucked. What do you respond with? Because I was just like, I mean, I did respond obviously with like, oh, well, what do you think about having kids and if we're just fucked, if everything is just doom and gloom? Because I'm not gonna say it again, watch The Walking Dead, which is like, you know, Revelation means apocalypse. That's it. That's what it is. To everybody it looks like the world is ending because we're understanding the reality of the world at this point. You know, it's not everything it was made to be. And that's all I'm gonna say for that, because I feel like when I start mentioning that, yeah, niggas' ears close up. And I'm not even a Christian. I just read into that shit because for a lot of different reasons, I can't even pinpoint it to one. I was gonna try right there, but I can't even pinpoint it to one reason. I just like to understand. And I noticed ever since I started trying to do that, a lot of people try to discourage me off of that. Like, a lot of people try to be like, well, you know, God says knowledge is bad. It's like, no, God didn't say that. That was a king. Who was that? I don't think it was King Solomon. It was King. It was one of those kings. It was a rich nigga in the Bible. It wasn't even God. It was in the Word of God, the Bible. But everybody says like it's God's word. Like, bro, that's why I feel like you need to understand all these scriptures, whether it's just the Abrahamic religions or any kind of esoteric or exoteric knowledge. You need to start to understand that shit for yourself instead of let people tell you what they heard from somebody else or on this thing one time or some shit that they never looked into themselves. Because, like I said, bro, it could just be by coincidence. Like, people just don't know out of ignorance. You might hear something and it could just keep you away from what you really need to hear. But sometimes it's like, I feel like people are sent to do that. Like, whenever I was especially just new on this little journey of mine, understanding everything about life and shit. Fuck, let me do that again. A lot of people, even my own parents, my mom, because I have another channel that I post on, not anymore, not a lot at least, but she was like, yeah, you shouldn't even talk about stuff like that, because you know how people are, they get violent. I'm like, I don't care, honestly. That was my response. It's like, it's, you know, it is what it is. Like, I don't see what's wrong with what I want to do, which is just to spread what I learn. Of course, no one is gonna care, but hopefully, whenever I'm out of here and I'm wherever I'm gonna go after this, people will look into what I said. If it's not on some, I get my shit cleaned up and my shit get out of here, because, you know, I feel like the perspective that I bring and then understanding my purpose, you know, what I was sent here for. Oh my god, I can't even get over this fucking table, man. Shit. Yeah, I feel like what I'm doing is important, and people, I just wanna put hope in other people to be a light as well, instead of being a stumbling block for somebody, you know? Like, that's kind of my whole point. And bringing up that comment again, because it's like, out of all the things that nigga in that video in that comment section could have said, he chose to hate. And I like to spread love with awareness, you know? I like to be aware of what I'm doing. Of course, I'm not always gonna be able to like do that. Like sometimes I'm not in the mood to talk, and sometimes I don't look friendly. So I might unintentionally spread a negative vibe to somebody else, you know? But that's never my intention, because I know how it is to carry that and not even know what that is, you know? I'm just thinking, oh, well, shit, maybe I'm tired, maybe I'm hungry. But vibes are very real. And if you're around bad vibes, whether you do it to yourself, which is like, if you... Man, never mind. Fuck it. Yeah, you could be your own worst enemy is what I'm trying to say. So don't let anybody else help you, you know? Like I said, sometimes you gotta be your own best friend, your own biggest cheerleader, because there's a lot of hate out here. It can come from a lot of different places. It don't matter what you call them. It don't matter what position they hold in your life, whether it's by blood or just by circumstance. Your friend, coworker, cousin, it don't matter, my nigga. It don't matter. But yeah, I'm over here getting philosophical. I know damn well every time I start talking like that, especially in real life, like I said, niggas just run from that. But that came from the heart, you know. I ain't want to just harp on that dude under that video, but that's kind of the whole point. It's those vibes. I didn't have to respond to that. I'm not going to, but you know what I'm saying? It's just what I want to do. You know, if I entertain it, I do that, but a lot of the time I don't, bro. Especially if it's like wicked hate. Like if it's straight hate and I can clearly see that, alright, yeah, you ain't getting that. But it seemed like bro was genuinely saying something, you know, and I responded one time, but yeah, he kept responding after that. I was like, alright, bet, that's where we going, I'm gonna finish it, nigga, and I did, bitch. Suck it, eh? Suck it, eh? Fuck. Alright, my fault. Yeah. But deadass. Hold on, let me grab this. I don't even know what music this is. It's showing like, nigga, Stripes. No title. What's good, Ray? Alright, fuck you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to spread good vibes in this bitch. Nah, don't look at me now, nigga. Oh, fat ass boy. Big belly ass boy. I got a gut, but I ain't gonna show it with the hoodie ass boy. What's goody ass boy? Damn, they got Adidas. I'm not a shoe guy, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he bought that? He bought that. That's the same hoodie I just saw on that nigga. Look, they gave me some free Sand Van bucks. I'm trying to see what I can spend in this bitch. I haven't been in here in a while, so I don't know. Yeah, this shit is still ass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, bruh. They gave you a bent snapback. That's crazy, but that's pretty cool though. They probably, no, actually never mind. It's not even like an idea that's mine, because I saw somebody making in real life. But they should have like a ramp on here that is in the shape of tetrahedron, I think is what it's called. It's like a triangular shape. It's like a ramp, but you can come at it from both sides, and then on the third side is just a flat side. So you got like two angles, you know, two wide angles. I don't know if I could really visualize that. Never mind. But it's like a triangle, a 3D triangle. You could come at it from both sides instead of a ramp that's just a runway, you know? I hope I could explain that. Or I hope I did. Silver deck for some Sand Van bucks? Oh, y'all tweet. Let me see what's up. Oh, hell no. This was like, I could spend the other shit, right? Okay, I couldn't spend my other shit. That's kind of hard, though. Never mind. Hold up, brother. Hold up, brother. I might do a rain check on that. Hell no. That's some Stranger Things shit, nigga. I think this is a comedic love sign for peace. Look it up. Or actually, it's supposed to have the thumb out, but yeah, the thumb out is a love sign. That is associated with my boy Lucy. Oh, my girl. Weightless Walk? Oh yeah, they know that Michael Jackson movie coming out this year. They know that. Let me get up out of here before I get tempted. But yo, where the hoes at? I used to see him on here. I don't see him up here. They gonna come watch. Oh. Yeah, it's about that angle. I gotta go a little bit more straight with it. You feel me? Hold on. I said I'm still trying to warm up in this bitch. I was at the mid parks. Only good one was the one at the top of the city, and that one is like okay. I'm not even trying to hate. Look, now I sound like a hater. Look what I'm talking about. But it's just niggas. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm about to say niggas talking about mega ramps. I'm looking right. Is that the one, or it's like a little higher off of this one? Yeah, this is what I was looking at. I've been seeing clips of that shit. I might need to go up there. I don't know if I can do it, but we gonna see. I might need to check that bridge too, that goes over and through the city. Over here. Never mind, they took shit off. Never mind, I'm not going over there. Oh! Hold up. Damn! Ah! Damn! Nigga? What you talking about? Hold on, let's do that route. Let's do that route. It's kind of rough, but you get me though. You feel me? Hold on. Yeah, it's kind of rough. They saying great. Shut up. Oh yeah. All right. Ignore that though. We in there, bit. Nigga. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's finish this. Shit. Oh! Nigga, what you talking about? How you talking about, boy? Alright. I might chill out here. Hold on, right here. Let me get up this wall first. Oh, shout out, I'm gonna call you K. I don't know how to say your name. Appreciate it, K. I appreciate that, for real. My nigga, my wigger. I don't know. Cause deadass, I was just talking about one of the comments on that video, bro. Out of all the things he could have said, he chose to talk shit. That's what I got. That's the conclusion I got from his comment. But the other ones showing love, including you, I appreciate that. Cause I was just doing that shit for fun, and I did not expect it to get that much views at all. Like, bro, much love, bro. It was a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. That's the last challenge I'm doing for that game. Some other dude told me to do the Woo Day. Bro, I already did that. But I went legit. I might try that challenge again, where like I go through the entire game, and I'm gonna do it on master. I don't know. I don't want to hold no promises, but every time I died, instead of restarting, I just kept going. So if I made it to the end of the game while still at 20, then I did that. But you know, I didn't do it with the lady. I turned 30 though, so I only aged 10 years doing it that way. But I might try that again. We'll see. Fuck! Yeah, he was talking mad shit, bro. And then some other dude started jumping me. He jumped in. I'm like, whatever. I was like, I'm gonna respond to this and I'm gonna go. And luckily, that was the last time he said something. Cause, yeah, man, I wasn't even there to argue. I was there to post a video and go to sleep. And that's all I did. I wake up to a comment. First one was love. Second one, that nigga started talking. I'm like, fuck. And then 3 niggas liked it. I'm like, all y'all, fuck. But whatever, man. I ain't harping on it, man. I already got it out. If that happens, that'd be cool to see. I'll let y'all know, man. I'll let y'all know. Because I like doing that, too. It was a challenge. They really... Because normally I was just used to restarting, but having to get back up, I was like, yo, every fight matters. So I might do that. But yeah, man. Hope your day been straight so far and shit. Like I said, much love to y'all and shit, man. I didn't think anybody cared still. I literally said that before I posted that video. And then it just went crazy. That's crazy for me. I know niggas be seeing like a couple Ks, maybe 10, 20K, 100. That's a lot for me. That's, like I said, the most I have so far. So, yeah. Oh, this is still here too. Hold up. I wasn't even thinking. I just ran on it. They got rid of the little ramps though, but this is cool. Oh shit. Oh, hold up though, hold up. Damn. Yeah, I was too sharp. That was cool though. It didn't even register, or it didn't even get done rendering. Damn. I was skating on air. Yeah, 1K is huge. Congrats. Yeah, bro. That's a lot, bro. It, like I said, it took my other videos a couple months to get over half of 1K, and this one is doing that in less than a week. So I'm like, yo, I need to stop playing with those videos. I need to post more of those. It's just so easy to press the broadcast button and just go live. But I edited the video a little bit at the beginning, obviously, but the rest of it was just one clip. Yeah, that shit get crazy. So, yeah. Hold on, let me do this. I'm doing all my old spots. I'ma just do that and I'ma call it. But for now, I'm just trying to see if I still got my sauce. I kinda got it. I can't do the judo air like this. Hold on. I don't know if y'all even know what I'm talking about. This, I used to play this a little bit. Like, I used to play this for some time. I had a lot of hours on it when it first dropped, and then I just stopped playing it. But let me see if I can do it though. Ooh! Oh my God! Nigga, you tied up! Fuck. Every time I start like really bragging though, it's really the shoulder shrug. Every time I do that, it's like bad luck. Fuck. That was hard. Like, good, I did that shit first try. You have to like tilt it either like left or right, and then you gotta do an input for the grab. That, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit. You feel me? Even though I kind of suck at it, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? You played for a few hours and dropped it? Yeah, man, I was like, it was so good at first, because obviously it was just like, it felt like vanilla Minecraft. Like, it was just the right amount of freedom to do whatever you wanted. Like, at first, since this is my first skate game, I didn't play Skate 2 or 3. Yeah, this right here, it was just kind of overwhelming at first. I was like, oh, hold on, let me go to the big spots. And then I started seeing niggas doing tricks on like the trees and shit, and like over a curb. I'm like, oh, hold on, yeah, this is crazy. So I started trying to learn that, because I ain't never played a skate game before this. And after that, like when there was no content, yeah, everybody started to get off, and then they started adding content, but not fixing the glitches, and they were like, oh yeah, okay, we see what y'all doing. Because I think this is my first experience with EA in modern times. I used to play like Madden back in the day, or like what was it called, the soccer games, I forgot what they would call that, FIFA. I used to play those, and yeah, that was before microtransactions. And then, you know, this, yeah, I see a lot of that shit. I had to leave the store. I verbally said I had to leave the store. I was getting tempted on my first day, just because of some colors, but they wanted like sand van dollars, so I'm not spending that shit. But if it was something else, I might have. I'm not gonna lie. Hold up. Shit. Wow, are you serious? Why even give me? Hold on, let me hit that shit again. I think I hit it too hard. I'm like, why give me the option if that's what's gonna happen? I think I hit that bitch too hard. Hold on. Shit. You said, yeah, EA is greedy. Your friend had the same experience. What game was it? Because I probably didn't play it, but I just want to know, so I don't. Because, yeah. Just like Treyarch. Like, I didn't even realize it when I was younger. Back in... Oh, whoa, that would have been hard. Back in Black Ops 3 days, Crypto Keys had me and my homies by the balls. Like, I wasn't spending money. I just spent a lot of time grinding for it. I spent too much time. Because I don't even play that game anymore. And all that time I spent on that game, I can't get back. And... like I said, it's not like it was bad, because, you know, me and my homies play zombies and shit. We would try to do the Easter eggs, shit like that. So I'm not going to really say, like, it was all bad. But, you know, to my homies that were spending money, yeah, I was disappointed. Like, even when I was younger, me and my homies were disappointed in certain niggas. I'm not going to say their names, because now they know my channel, you know, just out of respect. We're going to keep their government unannounced, but they were spending money. Just to get virtual weapons. Like, it felt good grinding the game, and trying to get a weapon before everybody else. I remember grinding for that blade. The MG40. I remember I got the butterfly knife. I got fucked. I got that. I got the crossbow. That shit was ass. Only thing that was good about the crossbow is that knife, that lunge on that. Oh man, that was a flashback and nostalgia right there, bro. Yeah, that game it had people by the balls though, but that was like level 1 though. You know, now I see why everybody who originally played COD is gone, cause yeah, it's just about that. Everybody's trying to copy Fortnite. They're like, that's a free game, but it makes probably more money than all those games that's been around with 4 DLC packs, making the game really like $150 after all of like dropped, or you get the season pass, that's 90. So whatever, man, you get it. You said skate as well. He looked at the shop and he was about to drop so much money. Damn. So we just had the same experience, bro. Cause I was dead ass looking at that shit like, oh, that's kind of, hold up, but it's just, it's the, whoa, it's those colors. I'm not gonna lie, whoever put this shit here, fuck you. But it's those colors. I'm not gonna lie, the prices, the cosmetics, how they design it as well. Yeah, it's a lot that goes into that story. Like, and I was just thinking about this earlier. It's crazy that we're just talking about this, because I was thinking about it. Like, I got done doing my do in the bathroom. Not what you think. You know, number 2, I just didn't want to say it in case you were eating something dark. But after I got done doing that, I was washing my hands. I'm like, I wonder how much shit I bought was influenced by an advertisement. You know? Like, how much free will do I really have is what I was really thinking to myself. Because I spent a lot of money, and a lot of what's taking my money, I think about how much of that stuff I probably see when I'm scrolling, when I'm listening to an advertisement on YouTube, even whenever the TV is on and commercials are playing. It's like it's constant programming, and like even if you're not paying attention to it, your subconscious records that shit. And then it's almost like that analogy where like you don't see a red car until you're looking for a red car, and you know that could go for anything. And it's like, of course they know the number 1 thing that you need is food, you need water, and all that shit is in a store. Oh my gosh, I can't even do a fucking ollie. I mean, I was trying to do a kickflip, but you get me. I just think about this type of stuff. I'm just like, yo, like, how much free will do I got? Like, even how they design the grocery store, I found out some years ago, it's like malicious, not like, you know, in like a harming you type of way, but they trying to get at your pockets. They put the most valuable shit at the back of the store. Of course, produce is at the front of the motherfucking store, so it draws you in. It looks natural, and it looks inviting, and then you go. That's where the what milk is in the back, water in the back, nigga. Everything is towards the back. Even the bread, you gotta walk past so much shit, and then walking back to the front of the store, you start to think like, oh shit. Well, while I'm here, while I'm hunting, since we don't hunt anymore, we buy. What else do I need? And then you walk to other essentials while passing other bullshit. Like, I go in the store to spend $9, and then I walk out spending 30. Because it's just like that, nigga. I'm like, yo, like, even why you like the taste of certain shit. It's like, fuck. Hold on, let me stop talking. I can't even land anything. But it's like, even why you like certain stuff. That started before you could even develop a consciousness. That's something I thought about last night. It's like, when I really started, when did I know I was alive? Like, I don't remember being born. I don't remember being 1 or 2 or 3, I don't think. But like, the earliest memory I have is of my grandma, and I think I was like 4 years old. So I guess I came into consciousness at 4 years old. And 3 years of my life I don't know. Of course the shit in between is fuzzy, because I don't write down every memory that I have, but it's more memorable than me being conceived, you know? And I just wonder, cause my parents, of course, like, no one knows everything, but my parents really didn't know everything, you know? And a lot of stuff got done just because it was just the right thing to do, you know? Or it's just things that everybody does, but just because everyone does it doesn't make it right. Literally, they use the analogy on us. If all your friends jump off a bridge, is you gonna do it? And of course you say no, because there's a belt right there next to your head. But you know what I'm saying? And then they proceed to do everything that their friends do or what society tells them is right. Like, it's like I said earlier, it's a crazy divide in the generations, and I like to bridge that gap, you know? I like to bridge that gap. I used to not like talking to my parents or talking to, like, you know, older generations of my family, but that's where all the experience is, you know? Our great grandparents and, you know, other ones after that, they went through some crazier times than us, crazier times. And I just like their perspective, because my mom was raised by my great grandma, so she was raised by her grandma. So I got an old-fashioned style of being raised, and it's just interesting, because this generation is so different, bro. You could see it. You said, yeah, they thought about that a little. They think it's more common with food than anything else. Exactly. That's the essential, one of the 7 deadly sins. Yeah, that's how it is with parents. Yeah, man. I don't know why, like, well, I'm gonna go back to that first point before I delve into the second, but, like, I do think, going back to, I guess this could tie into just religion, like, what they mark as the 7 deadly sins. I was thinking about this. I think those are the blockages to, if you believe in this type of stuff, oh my goodness, activating your 7 chakras. I don't think it's a coincidence that there's 7 deadly sins and you have 7 chakras. I don't know the correlation between each one and which, but that's my current theory, or that's my current philosophy. And the only reason I find that interesting, even though I haven't really, like, explicitly delved into that type of thought, is that Jesus preaches abstinence from the world, not just a diet, or not just not buying into you know, materialism, but everything about the world. If you can let it go, then you can ascend. No, pretty much not being tied down to everything this world offers you, which is the 7 deadly sins. That is everything that the body is stimulated by, if you think about it, or that it reacts to. And if you can bypass that as well, you can rise above yourself, pretty much. That's what's holding you back from rising out of the root chakra. I even said it before, I didn't have it in my mind like this, it's fresh, but one of the main practices that we all do that keeps people stuck in the root chakra, because I asked AI this, I'm like, what keeps people stuck in the root chakra? Because you could, you know, if you were into that type of shit, Taoism, Hinduism, that teaches about this, you could raise yourself from the root chakra all the way to the crown by certain practices and mindsets that you have. And so I'm asking, like, okay, what keeps us stuck at the first? And it said routine. So if you have a routine, it keeps you stuck, because you don't get to be creative. You can't do anything new if you're in a routine. It says stress. What else did it say? Because I'm trying to remember. I don't want to get out. I think I have a screenshot. I thought it was in my notes, but all the things that we deal with, think about what it was saying that keeps people stuck in the root chakra, and why they don't even teach this shit. Like, I had to start learning about this after I got out of high school, because all this ties into how I maneuver through life now, you know? Not no Pythagorean theorem. That's cool to know. That's cool to say that, but that just sounds like 2 words mushed together to sound like some bullshit that I didn't even need to know, you know? Like, there's a lot of things about life, of course, that interest me that other people don't give a fuck about, but I feel like the way the world is right now, it's not okay. And what our parents do, our parents' generation, they just accept it as that, you know? They like I literally said, like, what, 15-20 minutes ago, even my mom admitted that the world is fucked. Like, how even when we try to do, like, good things for ourselves, eat healthy, do good things, there's a lot of bullshit going on, you know? But it's like, we don't get mad about it or do anything about it until we're told to. Like, when everybody was protesting in 2020, what Where did all that anger go after that? Because it's gotten worse. Nigga, it ain't get better. Where did all the anger go though? I ain't seen no more protests. Now I see protests though for ICE. Shout out to y'all niggas. I ain't never said this either. All the times I've been talking on live. But I remember seeing niggas protesting for ICE when I was doing Amazon deliveries. I forgot this like a couple weeks ago. So, you know, the shit like that, obviously, you definitely want to press issues for that. Because I got, you know, family members. I got nephews who are Hispanic. So let them touch one of them, nigga. I'm shooting everybody on ICE. Nigga, I'm shooting police, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Now they probably, oh, whoa. Clip guys, yo. Officers, FBI. I'm just saying hypothetically though, because I know they gonna cut that part and everything before, and then come get my ass. I'm chill. I'm saying what they're doing is fucked up, but I feel like they're trying to provoke a response, which is why they're doing some obscene shit like that. Because it's not right. And I don't even believe in protesting. I believe in doing what I said hypothetically to the people who were doing that shit. Because if you really think about it, they have no right to do that. Who gives them the right to infringe upon another human being who is not a threat to you? That's really what the law is there to do, to protect from infringing on your inalienable rights. I fucked that word up, but you get me, nigga. I'm flowing. That's all the law is there to do. So whenever they exercise a power beyond that, that's color of law. That's color of law. The word color means illusion, so that's illusion of law. I'm saying this is quantum language. This is what my cousin teaches me, and then I look into, you know what I'm saying? I look into it myself, because that's what you have to do. School's not going to teach you that. School's not going to teach you. Black's Law Dictionary is how they look at language in the court of law. So how you view stuff in the Webster Dictionary is not the same in Black's Law Dictionary, what they use in court. To whenever you're saying certain words, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, write that down. That's what he said? All right, bet. They hold you to everything you say. Quantum language. What you say is what you mean, because you're expressing yourself, or you get a lawyer to deal with that, because that's really all it is. When you're reading contracts and shit, and they have a 16-page contract, and you have to read that and sign your name, of course you're just gonna sign your fucking name, because why the fuck is this 15 pages? Because they don't want you to read it. They literally, like, oh my goodness. Now, hold on, I'm not even skating anymore, because that's the shit that pisses me off. Like, I be trying to teach my family about it, and they could give two shits. They really don't want to hear that shit at all, because after you graduate, you feel like you know everything. You got your diploma, you got a job. That's already enough to worry about. Let God, you know what I'm saying? If you had kids, shout out to you, but God forbid you're also juggling taking care of another life, because you're definitely not going to have time to understand this, because you're just being pulled every which way every day, and you get 2 days to yourself out of a week. Really one, because you spend the whole Sunday thinking about work the next day. You know what I'm saying? It's not even real. They just give us an illusion of peace, but it's not really there. And I want that for my family. And it took me a while to really start to get that ball rolling, to like understand my game plan and how I, you know, make that come to life. But it's not as easy as it seems, because once I get myself straight, then I gotta also help Mom Dukes. I gotta help my bro out. I gotta help my nephews. I gotta help my brother who had my nephews. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I worry about, but I try not to though. You said they're just testing the waters. Once they start deporting people, they have no grounds to be deported. Random U.S. citizens are next. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna speak it into existence. But let ICE show up at my door and put handcuffs on me or my fam. Refer to my previous statement, before my clause. You know what I'm saying? Deadass. Because what I said still stands. That's law. What they're doing, they are going beyond the power that they have. There's a difference between the United States and the United States of America. Even the word "of" means from, or from, or be begotten of. So America, the landmass that the United States is on, because the United States, the White House is in Washington D.C., and D.C. is not in the jurisdiction of the United States of America, or United States, excuse me. Look, I'm fucking it up. But even where the capital is not in the jurisdiction of this land that they occupy. So this is a foreign entity that's occupying over people. and this a whole bunch of shit. They wrote a whole different constitution that infringes upon your rights, but it looks like ours. But instead of calling you a national sovereign, they call you a citizen when you're a national. Or you can there's so many different, you know, implications of that now. They call it a private national or this or that. But what they did is criminal, and they don't talk about it. Like, literally, we talk about it to this day. John F. Kennedy was gonna expose that fact. Damn, I need water. John F. Kennedy was killed for being a president, not a celebrity, not an influencer, a president was going to expose that our government is not our government. It's corrupt because it's not from us. It's a foreign occupancy. But whenever you say that, though, it sounds conspiracy because we were never taught about that shit in school, nigga. We were never taught about that shit in school. But literally, that's what everything I said is a fact. Washington, D.C. is not in the jurisdiction of this place. Therefore, that capital, where the White House is, where the president is, he is representing something else. He doesn't represent us. Whoever sits in that office does not represent the United States. They represent whoever jurisdiction that place belongs to, which is the Queen. They never left. We never got independent. We got undercover niggas here who are playing both sides. But whenever you say, you know, who it is, then you know what they say, the S word, AS word. So you gotta, cause it's not a coincidence that people who hold that belief, it's not a race, it's people. You got Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather, pledging allegiance to Israelia. So you don't have to be a race to be representing those people, or even just an idea. Because I don't even believe it's just what people say, the J word. It's just fucked up people who are taking advantage of ignorance. Because there's people who just don't know that, and there's people who won't do anything about it. And either way, although they know, they bring you in court to see what you know. They don't just go ahead and just do what they want like they were doing back then, because that's a lot harder that way. Like I said, in the color of law, you get the freedom of illusion because you get a privilege as a citizen versus having rights as just a national. It's a lot. I'm boring myself talking about it. But whenever my cousin started to teach me this stuff, and then I eventually started to read, you know, documentation, like whenever you reread the Declaration of Independence, and then you reread the Constitution, and then you reread your amendments, but you start doing the etymology of it and shit, and like I said, you start reading of what it means in the Black's Law, you're just like, wow, dog. It's like they got this shit fucked. And whenever I try to explain it to my fam, it's just like they don't want to hear it. And that's what makes me even more sad, because I'm like, well, what do? I just save myself, and then once I get right, I get them right. That's what I just said earlier. But yeah, you said never thought about that, never leaving the independence of the Queen. Yeah, it never changed. They made a deal. Long story short, without me ranting too much more, they made a deal, which is why there's so much commerce with other countries. Yet they keep, like, they try to act like there's beef with other countries. I just said at the beginning too, which is funny. Like, we just kidnapped somebody from Venezuela. Why? What the fuck are we doing? But me personally, I can't prove this, but I do think all that shit is like a stage. It's like a drama. It's not real. What they're doing is trying to elicit a certain response, because every time they do shit like that and they get the people to bite into it, then they could change certain how should I say? They can change certain circumstances, whether it be fast or slow. Like, after Donald Trump assassinated that general in 2020, which ironically there was an Iranian general, and we get our gas from Iran. After that, after 2020, that's whenever gas prices went from like $1 to fucking $4 or $5 a gallon. Like, it, never mind. because I just hate talking about politics, because even whenever I do this with my brother, like, he thinks it's like, well, if Biden was in office, none of the niggas are helping us. None of those niggas are doing anything. And I even said this too, if you notice, whenever Democrats are in office, it's gun violence. Whenever a Republican is in office, it's racism shit. It's always a racial riot or some shit that happens. They play these sides specifically to elicit a response. I think it's called Hegelian dialect. Every time either one of those parties are in office, they have some different type of bullshit they hit you with. But it's in a different way, so you don't notice. Because every time one is in office, they make you think one is the problem by eliciting these types of response. Like, well, shit. Luckily, the Democrats in office, so we can limit gun laws. When obviously the people who are shooting shit up, you don't have to go to a gun store to get that shit. There's a black market. There's a black market. All you need is an onion router and a VPN and a good one. And nigga, you on there, and then you need a search engine, and it's not that hard. I'm pretty sure that shit is on Reddit. I've never looked at the black market, but I know it's not that hard, nigga. I've YouTubed a lot of shit. I'm pretty sure I could YouTube how to get on the dark web, and I would be able to get on there tonight. But I stay away from that shit, obviously, because what I've been told, I believe is there. Because I've seen darkness in spirit. And what I mean by that is I've seen enough darkness in people to understand that there's enough darkness to really, you know, manifest what I've heard on that place, you know? I've seen darkness in myself, but what really opened me up to it was seeing it in others. And then I finally got to myself. I thought it was everybody else until I looked myself in the mirror. I'm like, well, how did I get there in the first place? My choices, you know? You said, sorry to get you on politics. Interesting though. Oh, interesting thoughts though. Hopefully they can pop into another stream, but you gotta go. Best of luck. Hey man, much love. Yeah, I didn't mean to get worked up. I forgot how I started talking about it. But I just don't want to bore niggas. Because this channel's supposed to be on, like, you know, some chill shit. I'm not even supposed to be talking like that over here. But, yeah, man, much love. Shout out K. You know what I'm saying? Shout out every day, everybody who choosing to view the video. Choosing not to drop hate comments like that one nigga. Shout out, man. All the time. Because, yeah, there's not enough love in the world, bro. So I try to be that light. But shout out to you for also being that, bro. And fuck the other guy. That's the last time I'm gonna say that, bro. Because that shit was so whack. It was funny though. Because, yeah, bro. The dude in green, I forgot his name. But he was like, you just sound salty, nigga. I was like, dead ass. Dead ass. That's what it sounded like. But I couldn't read it in time, man. But much love, bro. Every day. Hello. Oh shit, I thought he was jumping over here. I was about to watch him low key. I don't go up there. Is there an easier way up here? I don't think so. I think he's just doing this for him. I'm like, yo. Alright, that's not bad. Hold on, let me do that shit. Oh, what the f- Alright, yeah. Alright. I meant to do that, you know what I'm saying? Call that the Gravitron, nigga. What the fuck was that, though? Oh, shit. Hold on, I did this before. Hold on, I could do this. I don't know how I slid across the flat top sideways, but hold up. Shit. I mean, yo. Hold on. Damn! Yo, man. I need some water. That ass. I got into I might, never mind. If I was gonna upload that rant as a video, that should get like 3 views over here. I need to do that somewhere else. Or like a clip or something I said. I don't know. I don't think that full rant would do good. I'm gonna just leave that inside this live. Cause I be thinking about that, like, I've had some like tangents where I'd be talking about shit like that, and I'm like, yeah, I should make this to a video. And I was like, you know what? Never mind. Wow. What, Nick? Whoa, whoa, I forgot I could do that. Damn, nigga. Whoa. Wah, nigga. Hold on, one more. I gotta do the opposite. Where my back is, where my back is. I gotta push off. Shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like that, you know what I'm saying? Watch out, bitch. Yo, this game, man. Ah, scared the whole thing. Yeah, chill, bro. You scaring the whole. Ah! Oh shit. Oh my goodness, bro. Fuck. Damn. Oh, let me show you how it's done since you want to spawn right there. Scare me and shit. Oh. Shit. Alright. I can do better. Is this? No, it's not. Is it? No. Where is that shit? Down here? I think it's towards my right. No, it's right here. Damn! Are you serious? All that damn momentum, I get right here. Ew. Ew. Oh shit. I'm like, yo, move. Nigga? Wow. Hold on, watch out. Damn, damn! Alright, let me try that again. Yo, fucking on my flow and shit. Who was that? I know that wasn't my character. God damn. Bitch, you ain't never seen that. You ain't never seen that. That's on me on my slat, nigga. What the fuck is this? Oh, yo. That club going up on a Sunday. Girl in the country chose it. Club going up on a Sunday. Is that really bad to turn up on the club on a Sunday? I went to church in the morning. Damn! That shit sounded mean, nigga. God damn. What you mean, nigga? Where's the tail? I mean, I see it, but like, that's not the one I was expecting. I thought it just didn't render. Bro, I ain't, whatever. Alright, I ain't worried about it, nigga. I'll hold my board, nigga. I'm just playing. Don't ever touch my shit. Bitch. Dodge that pole. Why? Why you so dark, nigga? Why you so dark, nigga? Ah, damn. That boy can scare a shark, nigga. God. Shit, are you serious? It still does that. Oh wait, let me try this again. I did it earlier, but I didn't land it, so let me try. Gosh. Alright, hold up. Hopefully, Fawn shit didn't see that. Is that Fawn shit? That's a nigga, never mind, bro. Oh my, I did it again. Oh my. Erase that shit. No, that's live. Watch out. What the fuck was that, bro? I guess I gotta grab first. That's what I'm talking. Damn. Maybe I'm coming in too fast. Fuck. Yeah, I think I'm coming in too fast. Yo, never mind. Never mind. Ahead of my time. Let me try it on this side. It's a little steeper. I could do it. I could do it. I ain't flip, but I know I could do it. Bitch! Fuck! Fuck! What the fuck was that? All aboard the choo-choo train had that. What the f— No! I know you saw that, fuck, nigga. I know you trying to beat me, fuck, nigga. Oh! What the fuck was that? Nick? That was like my work. Whoa. I'm gonna call that shit. Damn, I'm gonna call that shit the Spider-Man. Damn, nigga. Yeah. That nigga fell upon entry. Yeah. Oh shit. He lucky you can't hear me. I got my mic on, nigga. That is so funny. I don't know what he was doing, bro. We not the same, bro. What you talking about? Oh my, I gotta, okay. Like right before I hit that ramp, like distance, I gotta do my shit. You feel me? Fucking bitch, I gotta, God. I guess like right before I hit the ground, not when. Whoever said it, you lied, bitch. I ain't never the weather. Hold on. Bitch. No. Ooh. Oh, I'm about to lose my shit. Are those monkeys or pelicans? I'm not gonna be offended. I'm just wondering. Genuine question. What the fuck is going? I think I'm tilting it before I grab. Oh my god. Yeah, alright. It was that. What the fuck? Is it left? No, it's not. Brother. That's exactly what I'm doing. I had to change up the tune, nigga. I wasn't even trying to sing that. Yo, tune was so bad I had to change it up, nigga. I mean, god damn. I don't know if y'all remember that Ryan Higa video where he tried to be Justin Bieber. I tried to do that one part he was doing with his vocal advisor. I don't know what the hell that's called. Yo, that shit was crazy. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me try to land this though. If I can. Oh, now I'm fucking... Hold up. Let me just do this. No! Oh, what the fuck are you... Is he doing a manual up a ramp? Yeah, how fun. This yacht... Never mind, bro. I'm about to flame his shit. They make challenges for niggas like him. I don't do manuals. Unless I'm trying to do like a switch, but like, that's it, bro. Ain't nobody doing no fucking manuals, man. I didn't want to do it the way I wanted to, but that'll work. I don't care. Wait, let me try one more though. That actually works. Like, I'm just trying to do a flip though. I know it can work. Yeah, let's do that. I just did it 2 ways I didn't even want to do it. Now he falling. Now he falling, nigga. I'm balling. What you talking about? Hold up. Dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, alright, never mind. I lied. I just went against my word right there. I was trying to do a switch though. In my defense. I know what I said like just 3 minutes ago. Hold up. I'm trying to... Damn! I can't even do a switch anymore. His stick drift is that bad. I forgot to tell bro. I don't think he cares. But I did master difficulty age 20 with stick drift. It's still showing on here. I can't do a turn like with my wheel. But yeah, I did that shit with stick drift. That shit was not fun, but it was possible, nigga. My brother looked at me with like disbelief. He couldn't believe. He couldn't get past level 1 with this shit. Cause it's that bad, but you know. I adjust. You know what I'm saying? My will I thrust. Hold up. What is he doing? Never mind. I was about to say something racist, but I don't even know what's up there. Chill. Nigga? Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that bell as soon as I landed? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck is that? I can't even flip. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's not possible. Let me try this. Shit, I lost all my speed. I'm trying to be cool. That wasn't even that. Fuck. Yep. Come on. Looks like that shit off of. Oh my god. Let me just keep going. Fuck it. Let me not fuck up the flow. I could keep doing it. Never mind. I did it. I fucked it up. That was my first time. Y'all see the vision though. Y'all see the vision. It's probably really dumb, but you know what I'm saying? I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be a cool little landing right there. Hold up. Bitch, why didn't he flip? Why he no flip? That nigga flipped not the right way. I see he fell. I just did too. It's alright, brother. It's alright, brother. You ain't gotta be ashamed, nigga. I ain't gonna call you lame, nigga. Fuck. Keep it going. Damn. Bro, what is this material? This shit feel like plastic, and I'm not even in the game. Like, I know they changed it. It looked like it's ice right now, but nah, this shit still feel like I'm skating on. What? Damn. I didn't even see that. What's that shit called? In a crazy room, nigga. I don't know what the hell this shit made out of. It looks shiny and soft. Like, I feel like I am slowing down. Like, on the road, I'm straight, but whatever this shit is, never mind. Now I sound like gravel or concrete. Damn. Oh my lord. My lord, Let me just go right back. Bring me right back. Right back. Sean, oh my god. Let's go again. Alright. This time. Bitch! I almost dropped. Not gonna lie. Thank god I didn't. Come on. All that speed. That was me. I'm not gonna blame the material. Shit! So ass. That looks like a Spider-Man plant though, the way I land. Damn. Weak ass. Yeah, I heard that. So if you do some cool shit, that bell gon'... Oh, he saw that? He saw me grind? I wasn't even trying to grind, nigga. I just shine, nigga. Look, trying to copy me. I ain't even mean to do that. That was an accident. Fuck. Thank you. Alright, I'm out of here. Fuck. I just wanted to see if it was possible. I was coming in too sharp, not fast enough. I kind of want to see what this hitting on. Oh, that's why they go up there. Dang. How do I... Oh, hold up. At least I didn't die. Oh, stop. What the fuck are you doing? Damn. I keep forgetting I'm not playing Sifu though. I'm the one that pressed triangle. Shit. That's a heavy attack on that game. Alright, I guess I gotta do this. Like I'm playing Beam Master, nigga. What the fuck? I don't even know that's a game. I made that shit up. What is that? Rollstis? I don't know what that means. Roll Stice. How the fuck do you get up here? Why? This shouldn't be necessary, but I'm gonna do it though. I thought I could just continue like mantling the building. They're like, no. No. You actually gotta do what the fuck you're doing right now. Thank you, EA. This is why y'all made the game, so I can utilize every mechanic. I know, y'all didn't waste that budget for nothing. I know. Look, you got this isolated ass room. No other way for me to get to there. Look, yeah, I sound like a great A. Look how it spread. Look how it spread. Thank you, EA. Thank you. I gotta practice mindfulness. I need to be grateful for this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I need to be grateful for this shit. Hold on, I need to land that. That was hard. Thank you, EA. Thank you so much. I'm not sponsored. Hey! Nigga, I said thank you, nigga. Damn! What? Oh my gosh. These niggas just fucking me now. Drop the ledge. Oh, okay. Hold up. Hold up. No. No. I thought it meant like drop the ledge like with the board. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Nah, I can't even do it. I did it one time. They're like, oh, you trying to do what, nigga? Glitch. Oh my god. Hey, I landed it though, but that's not where I wanted to land. Neither is that. Yo. EA. Suck 'em. What the fuck, man? Yo. Yo, my feet can't even go any further, nigga. Like, look, dead ass. I'm trying to go, I'm trying to tiptoe. And then I try to go. Fuck y'all. Whoa. You see that, nigga? I know you see that, nigga. Trying to beat that, nigga. They talking about, nigga. What? They talking about. Damn. Wait.